Hey, you. Yes, you, Dave. What's the problem with big green stompy boys? The answer is they can just get chump blocked, you don't draw cards, and they're hard to ramp into. Well, enter this brew that does all of those things, centered around the new card, Herd Heirloom, which draws you cards and gives trample. Everything else kind of works in that strategy. Been brewing a little bit and just wanted to play some games while I talk to you guys. If I wasn't first, I would ship it. But you know what? We're just going to keep it. And we're going to thin the deck, draw some land. And we're going to just go and we're going to draw into what we need. I have a good feeling about it. Rakdos across the table. Our hand's pretty set up for that. Okay, this is a good 3 into 5. Bitter Reunion. What are you discarding? Is this Reanimator? I do have some tech for that. Not a ton, though. Okay. I think we just set up for the most damage. We can stop them from hasting. We can cast our things with our Silverback Elder to kill that thing. That can work a little bit. All right, Hunter's Talent. That can maybe do something. Okay. Let's see what you got going on here. Green, of course. And then Silverback. We're just going to drop Silverback. I kind of rather them kill that than the Vigor. I don't think the game's really about destroying the Bitter Reunion. I think the game is about getting just massively big and doing a lot of damage, and Vigor does this better when I'm at higher mana. The Bloomkins are just in here because they are, right now, they're 4/4s. So I'm going to go 2-drop, 2-drop, and they're going to double trigger Outcaster, which is pretty hot. Okay, that's bad. Let's see what they hit. They got a Bloomkin, so it's just going to die. And they got a push-pull. Does nothing. That's the best Atali hits I've ever seen for me. Just going to give him a... I do apologize. Okay, how do we kill this GD Atali? Hunter's Talent's not going to do it. I get that thing to 6. Yeah, that's just going to die. Okay. Wish. Alright, I'm going to play... Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is drop a Bloomkin. And then, depending on whether or not I draw a land here... Oh, no, I could just do this, yeah. We got more creatures coming, so let's just do this now. Herd Heirloom. Okay, I can't do that damage. Meow. It's probably better to get the mana online, but I am interested in just kind of getting big here. Let's get these guys huge. Is it really about that? Well, too late. I already selected it. Probably should have got the other land. Okay, well, I got another land for turn. And we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. And now we can kill that thing next turn. And we can go Defiler of Vigor into Hunter's Talent, into Herd Heirloom if we wanted to. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to go, because this allows us to double spell. We're doing this. And then we can go like this. Yep. Oh my god, this is going to be disgusting. No. Oh yeah, you're just done. Okay, I couldn't cast both of the... Well, I could have cast both of those. Oh my god. That was so much... They cast an Italian, it didn't matter. I'm going to keep this. And then I think we're going turn 2 here. Yeah. This is like a really good setup hand, so hopefully our opponent doesn't have the fastest start in the world. Ooh. I don't have the land. Yeah, I need to do this now. If I draw a land, I can go Beast Caller into Bloomkin, which is probably better. We're doing this again. What, did CGB release a deck or something? Okay, you could do that. We're gonna go like this and like this. Okay. There's some stuff in our deck that they can hit off with that Atali that just is disgusting forever and always. What can I do here? I probably want to cast a creature, but I don't really want to cast this thing, but I will. A land lets me get Thrun, which is good. If they kill the Beast Caller, I get to move that. That feels good. We'll see. We got a lot of options here, which is nice. I find the mono green deck a lot more fiddly. Okay, that's 5 mana. Oh man, can I can do both of these things if I do it like this, and I will. Go green. This also... Oh, wait. What do you mean, no? Oh, to cast a creature spell. Well, I biffed it. Let's at least draw a card here. Okay, Scoos. Oh, turn late there, Scoos. Hopefully they don't have the reanimator now. They almost certainly do. And they do. All right, what do you hit? Beast Caller? It's not that bad. They got a Bitter Triumph. Okay. Not undoable. Yeah, they're going to kill my Outcaster. Okay, the good news is the Scoos didn't get hit by the Bitter Triumph. That's a mistake. Don't do that. Yeah, that was not... I probably wouldn't have done that. Okay, so we're going to go Scoos. Okay. We're going to go Garrick's... Oh, I really do want to be able to if they try to reanimate again. But I think we just got to risk it for the biscuit here. Almost. I can almost kill that thing. All right. Let's just draw some more cards. See if we can find a way to get big. I'm not worried about this going off with Scoos here. That's a strange attack. Don't really care. What, do you got, a board wipe? What are we doing here? Thrun is nice. At least it can, like, bash in. Deadly cover up, yeah. Okay. Well, is what it is. Hopefully they don't have another way to reanimate a Tally, or I'm just kind of Bone City. What did they... They got rid of Scoos. I think I still have another way to get stuff out of the graveyard. Keen-eyed, whatcha-phase-its. Could do... That'll give me 4 mana. Flip this up and hit him for a bunch out of nowhere. But then I won't get the draw. Let's just do it like this. Spinner. Okay. How do I break through another Atali? Okay, Bitter Union. So they don't have Zombify this turn. What do you have? Thrun will be nice. They can't target anything. They're digging for their Zombify. Defiler of Vigor. Okay, let's swing first. They interested in killing this thing. I'm only going to tap one of these. Oh, no. Okay, so we do get to draw a card here. We just need to get bigger than they can to just pressure them to where like their Reanimator doesn't matter. Excellent draw. Thrun is good in that they can't kill it. If I play this thing, I can't play anything else. So I think we're going to go Thrun, as crazy as that sounds. But like we just got it. Like we can... Defiler Vigor has benefits on the turn that you cast it. Like it gives everything +1/+1. So hopefully I can like get a big kill turn in or get something too big that I can Hunter's Talent with. That would be great. Okay. I can also give... Well, both these things have Trample, but I can give anything in my deck Trample with the Herd Heirloom, which is nice. Okay, they're digging. They're digging hard. Still not at Virtue mana. They can't kill Thrun. All right, they are going to Zombify here. I probably can kill the Atali. Oh, Traxa! God! Oh, I didn't think they were going to be playing Atraxa. I really didn't. And they got my Spinner of Souls. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad, Johnny. Okay, well, they can't target my Thrun. There's a way out of this, but it's rough. The Atraxa, that's probably the nail in the coffin. You can't target that. So I feel much better fighting off Thrun than I do anything else. Yeah, tap out to kill my Bloomkin and leave my Vigor alone. Yeah. Oh, Valgavoth. Okay. Oh, they have another Zombify. Yeah, I believe I am toast. Another land is pretty good. Let's tap both of these. Green. And green. Bushwhack. All right. We're going to start casting stuff. And we're going to start taking damage to do it. They are tapped out, so the Hunter's Talent... Alright. How do I want to do this? I can Bushwhack, kill this thing so they don't double draw off of it, but then they still have a tally sitting around. But then they're just going to... I probably just need... The only chance I have here is just to remove their big blockers and try and kill them. So I'm going to do that. Which I don't think it's enough. It'll be close, but it won't be enough. I don't think. Yeah, that's 15, 12. Oh, no, not even. I thought this thing had haste. Yeah, sure. Oh, and they can give this thing haste. Yeah, I'm done. Good game, opponent. You win. Almost got there. Almost got there. Sure. We're keeping this. We got Beast Caller into Bloomkin. Another land. Welcome sight. We could plot this. I do like keeping up royal treatment. Oh, we got ourselves a brewer over here. We're going to go like this. If I had less creatures in my hand, I might even hold that up. All right. I think I can get bigger than this. No, sir. Okay, Thrun. We're going to take a hit, but now I think is the time to do it. Before everything gets out of control. Like this turn, like this next hit is going to be bigger. And now I can drop this. If I draw a land, I can drop this into Thrun. Paw Patch. I'm not super worried about that at all. No blocks. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Land is welcome. So I can go like this. And I can drop green. So I have 5 mana. I think it's not Thrun, actually. I think it goes like this. Why would you? Okay, good. And then that guy's going to generate, and then I can hold up a royal treatment. I could play an elves too. I don't really think that does anything for me. I think holding up royal treatment to surprise them is probably better. Because, like, this is the turn where they remove stuff and can get effective. But I kind of shut down their attacks. Yeah, let them... This is hexproof, yeah. No, sir. You shan't be doing that. Okay, so we know they play Sheltered by Ghosts. Yeah, now their attacks are just stymied. Okay, that thing's going to be mad. I thought it would be bigger, honestly. Okay, holding up royal treatment is not unimportant. We're going to go... We're just going to maximize here, widen our board out. Herd Heirloom is a good draw. And then we're going to elf. Note that this can't cast royal treatment. And we're going to hold up royal treatment. Now that I have Spinner out, am I happy just bashing in with... No, because they've got a blocker. No, never mind. I could trade it for my royal treatment, but I'm not interested in doing that. And this thing is going to keep getting bigger. As I'm going to hit my land drops basically every turn. Paw Patch, that doesn't really matter. I got to find a way. Thrun can, like, break through a little bit, but this guy is getting really big. I will trade my Beast Collar for that because I get to move the tokens, which would be sexy. Yeah, absolutely all day. No problem on that. Okay, and I'm just going to put him... I'm kind of going to go all in on this Bloomkin here. Hell yeah, I want to take that action. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I don't think that matters that much. This, however, does matter. Okay. What do their blocks look like? Like, what do they trade? What am I trading here? 4. I kind of wipe their board if I do that. So, yeah, let's go. And then I can also kind of blow them out with royal treatment, though I don't want to. Okay. I do like trading that for their biggest thing. I know that they wanted the lifelink there, but I don't really want to play Thrun here. Even though it would draw me a lot of cards. Oh, man. This is tough. This is tough. I'm going to go ahead and play Thrun. I'm going to do it. They can't Sheltered by Ghost Thrun. A lot of lands. I'm only running 22 lands in this deck. Okay, another Quest Caller. It's not that bad. They have to respect the crackback with this guy trampling. They don't have great attacks here. They could swing all. I think they'd be dead on the crackback. Okay. Oh, that's a great draw. That is a great draw. What do I want to kill? One of their Quest Callers, certainly. But they're going to get, oh my god, so many tokens. Is that worth it? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. That's 4 +1/+1 counters? God, no, that's not worth it. Alright. And I'd have to target something if I cast this, so I can't just get its other modes going. We're going to go like this. They're kind of incentivized to kill it at this point. All of them? Okay, what is that? That's toughness-wise, that's 3, 6, 9, 12. I kill all of those things? Okay, and then power-wise, that's... I don't think I can get out of it, but... Wait, 3, 6, 9, 12. And then power-wise, that's 7, 11, 4. Yeah, I can't get out of that. So I'll just wipe their board. That seems pretty good. And now all those guys are gone. Leaving me free to target a Quest Caller. Oh, yeah, and just one of those, too. Sick. Let's go ahead and get rid of their big Quest Caller. Like that. And then I will play this. Let's go ahead and just... green. I don't actually think this matters. It did. And we'll plot you. Oh, I had Llanowar Elves, never mind. I think they're just super cooked now. Sheltered by Ghosts, gonna be a blowout. Glad I held the royal treatment. This is probably Scoopsies. Nope, can't do anything about that. Yep, but what are you gonna do? Woo! Tokens, putting me to the test there. Looks great. Wish we were going first, but whatever. We got Beast Caller into Skoos. It's always nice to see Skoos in the opening hand because if this is Azorius discard or Azorius Omniscience or Omniscience, this just ends the game, which is really funny. You just wait until it's like turn 3 or whatever, slap it down with an open mana, and then when they go to reanimate it, you just threaten that the whole game. Hope everyone is having a safe and responsible Memorial Day. We went to Florida last week with Brittany's parents. Went out on the boat. Her parents have a pontoon boat. It's awesome. And I did not get sunburned. I got one of those cool fishing shirts. And I wore it every day like the absolute dad that I am. Skoos on this color? Probably not. It's probably Quest Caller into open mana, which feels bad. But if they're removing this, they're not removing this. Okay. Please don't have exactly cut down. They did not. So no cut down in the opponent's hand. I don't know if we're casting this next turn. It feels bad to cast it next turn. But casting... I'll cast Skoos in open mana depending on what's going on here. They got... what do you call it? Looks like sorcery speed removal here. Cornucopia. Oh, well, another quest caller is as good as another quest caller. Bang. Pontoon boats are the way to go, man. That's my speed. Just nice and slow, partying. That's what I like. That's how I like to do. I don't need a speedboat. I don't need to be crazy. Another cornucopia. That's kind of wild. Beans. All right. Is this overlords just with no overlords? Baloth. If I'm going to do this, let's just kind of force the sweeper, I guess. If they have it, I'm kind of cooked. If they don't, they're kind of cooked. But I imagine that if they have it, they've got the mana for days. Kind of played into that for 2 extra damage, but Baloth's not really doing a lot. Is this exile? Nope, it just puts a shitload of counters on my Baloth. You got a way to deal with that too? Or are you just realizing what happened? I feel like they've got a way to deal with that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We can go Garrick's Uprising into Skoos. Hopefully that does a little something. We just have to have this by 4-powered instep. They are looking and wondering what I have done. Oh, Honored the Awakened Dead. That's pretty hot. It's like Sultai Reanimator. Well, shit. What do you got going on over here? Nothing? Okay, I mean, they're empty-handed. They could mill something. Oh, never mind. What a draw. What a draw. I probably could have kept that in my hand and played Vigor this turn. Yeah, maybe that was the move. Yeah, that was probably better. But on the bright side, I can exile 3 things from their graveyard here. Another cornucopia. Okay, well. You're going to gain a shitload of life. You have nothing in your graveyard. Return target creature or land from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, I don't care about this. That's actually much better for me because now you can't swing at me. That was a mistake. This just needs 4 more card types. I get 3 of them right here. Depending on what they mill. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. No blocks. We'll get an instant. We'll get sorcery. And we'll get a land. Not an enchantment, just in case. It's a little bit more impactful. Defiler of Vigor. I'm going to defile some Vigor. I could play this, but there's no need. Let's get that land now. That's 7/7 swinging at your face. Oh, I guess they could discard something. If that's a creature card, I guess they could get it back. I guess. That's how that would work. So I probably could have kept... Well, hitting them for a lot there for Top Deck City. Nope, they got nothing. Rashasa's Bargain. That's hot. Mark was right. That's a very good card. Look at all that life they just gained. Oh my god. And they drew a card? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. I need I need some way to draw a card here. I need my herd heirloom is what I need. They're going to get to look at the top 4 here. Okay. Yeah, that good bins there. What do you discard if you're them? Or what do you kill here if you're them? Like, Vigor represents more damage long term. But Keen-Eye Curator does more damage now. Okay, that was weird. I don't really want to cast this, but I will. I want the card here is what I want. Like, they're really incentivized to kill the Defiler of Vigor. Ugh. Okay, well, they have a bounce. I don't need to decide during the upkeep. Yeah, if it wasn't for these cornucopias gaining them so much life, they'd be hard dead right now. Let's swing. Even it out. Okay. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can't kill my thing and play this. So we're going like this. We need a card. They're at... Yeah, well, good to get that off the top, I suppose. My stuff tramples. So if they keep up a creature land, they can't kill my stuff. But both these things trample. Land there is good. They can't activate both creature lands, I don't think. They can gain 3 life by playing Virtue of Persistence. That's probably not worth the 4 they could block with the Reef and kill one of my creatures. I don't know how they get out of this. I don't know what card they could have. They could definitely stabilize here with like a removal spell. If they go removal block with Risen Reef, like I don't have a lot of outs at that point. But it depends on what's in their hand. Like that needs to be a removal spell. And they could be in the tank trying to figure out which one they need to remove, I suppose. But anyway, I'll just talk more about the boat. And then Evelyn also, my daughter, we got our little bitty fishing rod, and out in the sound area where we like, went up on the beach and stuff, there were little minnows all in the water, and she caught her first fish, and it was adorable. Made me very happy. It was just a little guy, like EA big, but it was really sweet. Oh, is this a salty rope? I think this is a salty rope, everybody. Join me in the presence and happiness of the salty rope. People, this is a public service announcement. If you want your opponent to not be happy, at least against me, don't salty rope me, because the salty rope gives me so much joy. It just lets me marinate in the victory longer to know that the person just like shut their laptop in disgust or whatever. It does not upset me at all. I just get to sit here and be like, ooh, hoo, hoo. Oh, and Silverback? Let's go. Sure, I'll pay 2 life. I don't give a shit. Oh, I guess, yeah, well, they could have powered up. Either way, they were going to get priority because they could power up a thing. So we'll just sit here with my big dumb gorilla coming down. Also, I've been meaning to check. Is this artifacts and enchantments? I can't really see. There we go. Destroy artifact or enchantment. Yeah, nice. I was 90% sure, but I was a little bit worried that it was one or the other. Yeah, I'm gonna crack another Topo Chico while I wait. Hashtag not sponsored. Another public service announcement, way better than White Claw. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Make your head explode. Oh, that's the good shit right there. I like the deck, man. You saw all the games I recorded today. I recorded 4 games. I was 3-1, which I think that deck was running a little hot. Also, I don't know what it is. If it's like the arena of it all, but I feel like playing this deck, I just get opponents playing jankier stuff. But I really like this deck. I think you can ladder with it, and I think it's probably representative one of the better mono green shells out there. I think a lot of people make a lot of mistakes when building mono green. I think this is the right balance, and I think the toolbox nature of some of these cards, like Keen-Eyed Curator and Skoos, you could go one or the other. I was gonna play 2 of, so I did a split just to kind of see which one I liked better. It doesn't really matter in this deck because you're always generating force, but Keen-Eyed Curator being able to get big like all of a sudden versus Skoos getting incrementally bigger. I don't know. The life gain in Skoos is also nice, but other cards like the Outcaster, Garrick's Uprising, Herd Heirloom, all being able to draw you cards, really, really nice in this deck. And you guys never got to see Silverback Elder go off, but I really do think this is a must include. The gaining of the life is super valuable against mono red. Against the Simulacrum decks, you're just killing their synthesizers, and then you're just killing their constructs. It's really, really nice. You could probably, honestly, Thrun, I didn't run into, it's not a heavy counterspell meta. It's nice that it can't be countered, but are knights that it can't really be targeted. But maybe it's right to go up to 3 Defiler of Vigors, because you guys saw just how quickly, when you're chaining stuff down, how quickly that can make all of this stuff really, really huge the turn that it comes down. And yeah, the other mistake I think people are making right now is they're playing a lot of like Crater Hoof. I don't think you need to play Crater Hoof in this shell. I don't think it's well supported right now. I think the 4 power stuff is really good. And then little Shadow MVP, Spinner of Souls, being able to trigger our 4 power stuff as well as replace it when other things are swinging in and trading off for multiples of their tokens. Like, that's just really, really valuable. But I like this deck. I also like that it plays a little bit more. Maybe it's just because we're all used to the mono red play pattern, but it plays a little bit more cerebrally. There's a little bit more focus on sequencing and the order of stuff, as opposed to just play the cards that you can cast and swing sideways and win. There's definitely, against some decks, the stabilization phase, when to go defensive and when to go aggressive. So I recommend it. Oh, that's Mark texting me. He's going to be on in the next video that we're probably getting ready to record right now, and we will see you there.